She's sugary, she's spice. She is everything plus nice. Take her one-on-one class and she provides the best advice. She'll take you down to the trenches, but only to lead a new way. Only for the sake of you and your legacy to establish a new day. Let's give a warm welcome to the Chief Reprimander and the Supreme Hugger, G. Smith. G. Smith. G.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I am your host, Chief Smith, and guess what? It's Tuesday. Yes, it is Tuesday. You have yet made it to another week, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for, look, you could have been doing anything right now, but you chose to be here because Chief Smith, our mission is to bring you quality information, quality tips, strategies, methods, as well as resources. Do you hear me? And the resource that we have tonight, listen, I'm trying to keep myself together, okay? Because I have benefited absolutely from this beautiful soul. When I tell you a wealth of knowledge, a go-getter, positive attitude, delivers every single time, meets and exceeds expectations. Do you hear me? Thinks outside the box, help you expand your brand, okay? And that is exactly what we're going to get into tonight. Listen, y'all know how we do it here at the Energy Show. If you have not, go grab your pen, your paper, because what? We love to learn here at the Energy Show. We believe in writing things down because, hey, research says when you write things down, you remember them a lot longer, okay? You remember them. And not only that, but as every week, as you're writing things down, you can go back and look at those nuggets, those gems, those downloads that were provided to you during the show. Guys, I welcome you here. Like and share, press the like and share button. Go tell your friends, go tell your coworkers, tell your business partners. I'm telling you, we are dropping gems on tonight. Do you hear me? Let's not be selfish with information. Y'all know how we do it. Why? Because we get first. Okay, now I get it. You might be tuning in tonight for you. Because, if you did your research, because we've been posting the advertising since last week. So if you had an opportunity, okay, to already go and check out this beautiful soul, you know that this is going to help probably your business. Whether you're just now starting, whether you've been in business for 20 years, 30 years, I'm telling you, she got the goods. She's got the goods. But before we go into that, I do a lot of reflection, as you guys know. I do a lot of reflection. I'm a wellness care coach, and I love what I do. When I say I love what I do, this is not a money grab. Many people are just caught up in just doing things because they see someone else do it and they see the benefits of it and they see the cash flow, they see the glitz and the glam. But when you ask a person this question right here, what is your true passion? And or what is your purpose? Because I can guarantee you, if you know what your purpose is, you do what you're doing for free. Now, we know we can't do it for free. Okay? We know that. Now, let's be clear. Okay? God even ordained for you to live an abundance life, but there was a way to get your coins even in that time. Okay? Read your word. God talks about wealth. Okay. All right. But when the question is asked your purpose, whether you are volunteering your services and or it comes at a cost, if at the end of the day, if you could do it for free, that's when you know you're walking in your true purpose. Because you'll wake up thinking about it. You go to bed thinking about it. You're trying to find ways to get the word out about it. Many people are driven just by the end result or by an end approval. Hear me now. Y'all know how we do it here at the Energy Show. But when you know your purpose, it gives you a brand new meaning about yourself. When you know your purpose, it gives you a brand new meaning. And before you know, you are thriving in an atmosphere You might be in a doggone galaxy somewhere. Somebody like, where is she? Where, where is she at? She in a world of her own, and is, and am, and sometimes be, and in the meetings, because I'm constantly meditating and evaluating, assessing how I can be better with this thing called purpose that was given to me. Hello, y'all. Purpose is given to you. It was a gift. As soon as your spirit, your soul hit this universe, hit this earth, you are already given a free gift that you were supposed to find out about and accelerate that thing for others, including yourself. I believe gifts is a benefit. Listen, if somebody give me a car, I have to believe. I'm just. If the husband rolls up in the drive, it's a gift for me. Yes, it's a gift for me. But I also can go pick up some friends. I'm gonna be dropping them children off at their practices and things like that. Y'all get where I'm going, okay? It's a free gift. So let us meditate throughout this week. What is my purpose? If you never asked yourself that question, feel free. That was a free nugget for you tonight. All right, y'all, welcome with me this beautiful soul, Miss Myechia Barnett. Hello, Queen.
Hey, girl.
How you do? How you do? How you do?
Good.
Hey man, look, we got folks all up on this thing. Okay.
Look, I'm trying my best not to keep looking at my phone. I'm trying to behave on camera today.
Listen. We're gonna have a good time. Okay, we're gonna have a good time because we always have a good time. Listen, guys, I met Miss Myechia sometime. I mean, I don't know if it was 2020, if it was 21, but I feel like I've been knowing you forever.
I know, right?
Let's just be clear. And I think it was through a connected person. Yeah. There was an opportunity for your annual
Let's Change Together event.
Let's Change Together event.
But I think I met you before that too. I just don't remember how.
You had just, okay, so y'all listen. Miss Myechia is a serial entrepreneur. If you missed the intro, I gave a wonderful intro. Go back and watch the replay, okay? Serial entrepreneur. Listen, I think you were helping someone publish their book. And I don't even know how I jumped in on.
I don't remember.
But it was adult night out. And you were
Lord help us.
I know. Anyway, it was a young lady who was publishing a book. It was, a wonderful book for adults.
You know what? It was Tanisa's book launch.
Yes. But I want to say something before that, but I think that was, I don't know.
Her book was, Lord help me, Guilty Pleasure.
Guilty Pleasure.
Her book launch. Yep.
Yes. But for whatever reason, I want to say I jumped in, like maybe we connected before that, but that was like the first time we actually started our interaction.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful. Yes. So listen, you have done a plethora of things since I've known you. You have a passion for business. You have a passion for entrepreneurship. Before we jump into that wholeheartedly, let the people know, who is Myechia Barnett? Who are you? Because folks is like, she's doing some fantastic things. Who is she? She's a hidden gem. Okay?
That is true. But I am caring. I am loving. I'm a child of God. I am honest, trustworthy, and the list goes on. Leadership, everything. That's who I am. I'm a mother. Those are what I would consider myself to be. Not what I do, but who I am.
I love it. And it's almost like if anyone knew you, they'd say, how can you how have you been able to multitask all that you do? Because your hands is in a lot of things. How do you because we're talking to look, our audience, we have a
Right.
lot of business owners, we have a lot of, parents who are thinking about starting a business, have a
Right.
business, and yet there's still some type of struggle with toggling, with multitasking
Mm,
between business and personal life.
right.
So how have you made that work for you?
Listen. The only thing I could say is that God has gifted me with the ability to do so. Because I honestly don't know. I have to say it's him. It has to be because ain't no way. There is no way that I could do all of these things and you know keep moving the way that I do. I have to give God all the glory for that.
Wow. Wow. Well, listen, I'm telling you, God is absolutely ordering your steps because the things that you do are absolutely amazing and you help people. And uh, guys, when you work with Miss Myechia, and we're going to get more into depth about the services in which she offers. But when you work with her, you're going to feel the love and the passion. You see her spirit is just so pure, even tonight. But when I tell you, whether it's a phone conversation, a video call, just through email, message chat, it's always genuine, you know, and you push through. And I love that about you that you push through because your goal is always customer service,
Right.
right? And everything that you've done has been with excellence as it relates to customer service.
Yes.
And that's one of the things that, let's be honest, sometimes we are lacking. Well, we're seeing a large lack if I can say that,
Yes.
in every industry as of
Yeah.
today. So, how do you keep that? I mean, I know you're saying God, but I want to also believe that, okay, God has given you maybe a couple of tips and strategies for you to stay sane. Is it proper time management? Do you have a strong support system?
I definitely have a strong support system. That is definitely key, including you. That is major for business owners is the support system. I've been in customer service for over 13 years, so I am experienced overall in that area because I've done it for so long. Of course, when you're starting out young, you don't have these, skills, but as you progress with time, you get to learn and grow, and that's how I'm able to implement it in my business as well. I'm able to take certain hats off for the appropriate times and put another one on. But it does take a lot of personal development. It does take a lot of prayer. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't have hard days. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't get mad. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's easy. But what I will say is you have to press on and not give up in the process, even when you want to.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Guys, if you just tuned in, welcome to the Inner Chi Show. I am your host, Chi Smith. We have the CEO of the Abundance Builder. Listen, and she is abundantly building, okay, businesses and helping others abundantly build their business. Let me tell you, listen, and hey, Sister Janice, you know, that's one of our that's one of our sisters. We love her. We love her. We love her.
Yes.
We love her. So let help us understand, the name, just the abundance builder, just it's powerful. How did you come up with that name? What does that name mean? How did you come up with that?
I was changing my name because I went from drop shipping to building websites wholeheartedly. I was on the phone with my best friend in California. Me and her have been friends since 2013, and we've never met each other in person. And I was like, I gotta have a new name. I have to have a new name for my business that I'm going into. And we were coming up with all kind of acronyms and different letters and things like that. And abundance just stood out. I believe that God gave me abundance, but she helped me break it down for the acronyms that it stands for. When we were done talking, it turned out to be aspiring builder, unto nurturing, dutiful, anointed, new, courageous entrepreneurs.
Wow. Wow. That is powerful.
Yes, 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 yes.
I mean,
So
that's powerful. Yeah.
when with both of us there, and I pray, and God is the head of everything that I do. I believe that He gave that to both of us so that I could come up with this name.
Wow. That's amazing. And so with that, when that name came about, and again, you mentioned previously you were in drop shipping, but what even made you go into business? And because drop shipping, so that's kind of a,
Yeah.
you're not serving, I mean, you're providing
Right.
items and products, but that's a self-serving type of business, to be
Right.
totally honest with you. So help the audience understand you
The
are in
transition.
the transition of the business. Yes.
I've always been one to want to help people. That has always been in my spirit. Um, I've had different goals growing up, and over time, things change. Over time, I'm praying, Lord, help me to fulfill my purpose. And I wanted to do something that was helpful to others. Yeah, providing a product is one thing, but being able to serve is the most important thing. And so during the transition, I saw myself as a servant and I walked in it. And so everything that came about for the abundance builder is about serving and
Well,
being able to help others with their purpose in business.
you said a key word there, and that's serving. Not everyone can do it,
Right.
not with a pure heart.
Right.
You got to kind of be selfless, right,
Yes.
to serve.
Yes.
And I'm sure you probably found yourself putting your clients' needs before your own at times.
And did a whole lot of free. Let's just put that out there.
So let me ask you, what is there, is the abundance builder, is it an umbrella of many other services?
Yes.
Because what I really want the people to understand, and we're going to dive into it, is you have a virtual assistance agency that is killing the game. Do you hear me? Guys, please go and follow Miss Myechia. I'll have her. I have her socials down below, and we'll also get to her contact email and phone number. But when I tell you the content that you are showcasing and sharing on your socials, I'm like, oh, whoever has a business and doesn't have a virtual assistant up to this point, okay, I get it. But
Yeah.
now we're putting the word out there. So um clients should be you should be getting new clients, daily,
Right.
because of the content and the tools that you use, the softwares that you use, various applications, just the knowledge base that even you have, the creativity mindset that you have to again help another um, company, business, client expand their brand.
Yeah.
But first, yeah, let's talk about with the abundance builder being the umbrella, what can people receive from you under that initial umbrella? And then, of course, we're going to go into the virtual assistant agency.
Under that umbrella, you can get admin services, which is to help you with your back office, helping you create documents, helping you with PowerPoints if you have a lot of meetings, team building, helping you manage your team. You can get social media management, content creation, graphic design, web design. You can get a book published, but only if you ask me, because I don't promote it anymore. um, but there is honestly a plethora of different things that I'm able to provide. And if it's something that I do not provide, I have many, 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 many connections that I can provide to you, and connect you to.
She's the plug. Just saying, okay? And I say that and I'm being funny, but I'm being for real because look, we use different terminology, and
Right.
maybe that was a term that was used in a different life. But I mean, look, as it relates
Yes.
to business, she is the business plug. Let's be clear, okay?
Yes.
Let's highlight that, put it in bold italics, underline it. The business plug, okay? Let's be clear. I love that. Okay, so you were offering these services already a la carte, without it probably floating under the Abundance Builder umbrella.
Right.
So you were offering these. So then how did you transition? How did you pivot from just doing this off the cuff, doing one-offs if someone called you or if you saw a need and then you reached out? How did you create that into saying, you know what? I can really create this into a full-blown agency where there are packages. If you want to do a la carte, that's great. If you want to do packages, that's great. You've got, I mean, my goodness, very affordable. You've got it broken down between hours, or days or months, or I mean, you got it all figured out. Let's be real. Some people are so confused on what to do. They're going to Fiverr or they're going to other or
Yeah.
whatever. But here you are, you know, look, we got you. Y'all, she's here. So you don't have to go to Fiverr, okay? You
That's
got a
right.
real person that's
That's
real
right.
because you don't know who over there. And you got
That's
a
right.
profile pic, but you don't really know.
That's right.
You say Pakistan, that's all you know. No, no shade. I'm just saying. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like you
Right.
have a real person. And it's important for me to say that. Look, I have a background in IT.
Yeah.
I know what was, and I know what's trying to come forth, and we have to keep human interaction very, very visible.
Yeah.
Very, very visible. Now, I understand people need things quick, fast, but I'm
Right.
sure that can be worked out with you as well,
Yes, it can.
based off timelines, based off of projects.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I want to be clear to the audience. Please don't call this resource the day before you need something done. We're all business minded people, right? So
That's right.
let's be I mean,
That
let's
is
be
right.
serious, let's be mindful,
That's
and let's
right.
be business minded. And if you know that you have something that's coming up in July, you probably want to start having your conversations. Do you have consultations? Is
I
that a
do. I do. I do charge $25 for consultations. And if you go to my website, you click on the book today button on the social media management page, the contact page. And I think most of those pages have a book button. So as long as you click on the button, my calendar will pop up to be able to schedule an appointment.
Got it. So talk to the people again, help them understand the transition and the pivot and why you chose, the virtual assistant um, industry to be very important in this season, in this time.
Yeah.
Why did you feel like God called you to that? And why are you able to, move full throttle in that space?
I came to a place towards the end of last year where I was questioning everything. And when I say questioning everything, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm going. Lord, we gotta have a conversation. I'm talking to my sis. I'm talking to Janice. I'm just talking, just trying to fathom everything. But I knew there was a shift about to happen. And in my moment of all of those things, and he just gave it to me. I can definitely hear when God speaks to me, and he said virtual assistant. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense because technically I've been doing that, and it makes sense to just put it all under one umbrella, one thing. I have all of these services, but it makes a lot of sense to become a virtual assistant to be able to offer everything. So to be honest, that was my pivot the end of last year, and just basically branding myself as that this year.
Wow. Amazing. Okay. And so, you know, again, I want to make sure the audience is clear. Things can be broken down from a week project timeline, a monthly, a next quarter
Yeah,
task. Um, and you work with the people,
yeah,
right? Well, I
of
mean,
course. You
and
have
and
we have to. I mean, we're all going through things, you know, and it's only right to be able to offer that type of assistance for those who may not be able to afford it, or those who need something to help get started. It's whichever it is that you may need. I work with everyone on different levels because everyone is not the same and everyone doesn't need the same thing. So one way I may help someone is what they needed. Remember, what God has for you is for you. So you may not, it's just according to what the client needs overall.
now, do you have a marketing background at all, Myechia, or did things just kind of just come to you? Just the
It,
creativity.
it just came to me, and it was honestly it from when I was doing drop shipping and starting the whole building website thing. I'm like, oh, I like this. So as I continue to grow and learn and continue to um with my craft, like to be able to grow my craft and get better at what I do, I have grown so much. And I am honestly grateful for that process because it wasn't an easy process.
What do you say? Because it's funny, I'm sure you cringe when you hear different business owners say, "I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Somebody help me." Or when they know you what you do. I'm sorry, maybe I'm being a bit too transparent tonight. But when they know what you do, and then they'll put out a post. Anybody know somebody who know how to do?
That one.
With a
Like,
question.
did you not just see the stuff that I was posting? But I think that sometimes people don't really understand what it is that they need. Um, and the ability to delegate is something that all business owners need. But you also have to know who you need it from. Because, with those posts, yes, but I may not be that person that they need at that time and in that season. You may need someone else different than myself, so that also plays a part um in that type of scenario.
Do you and help the people understand? Because I know a lot of times I hear with the services that I offer, do you have a consultation prior to actually rendering the services? And I've understood that we are in a day and time to where, and I hate it, there's been so many people who have taken advantage of people,
Hmm.
and or they didn't fall through, or else what they signed up for, to your point, that's not really the person they gelled with or vibed with. So a lot of
Yeah.
the consultations kind of help people feel a little relieved that okay, I'm comfortable with moving forward. um that it sounds like that's a part of it, because if you're working with someone
Right.
and you're offering services as it relates to their business, it has to be a fit.
Right.
um is it a one-time consultation? Do they need to do it a couple of times to make sure that they understand the offerings and that it's going to be a fit for whatever project base needs? Or
To be honest, that one call is always the only call. It's either going to be I'm hiring you or I'll get back to you afterwards. um I will say that if someone needs reassurance, then I don't mind, revisiting the table until they are comfortable with, whatever they want to feel comfortable with. Because I understand that trust is also in the mix, and you definitely want to make sure that you have someone that you trust, um, because we've all been hurt, that is given, especially in business. I've been scammed, I've been taken advantage of, I've been through all of that too, so I completely understand. Um, and if need be, and you can't afford the consultation call, I'll just call you. I will just call you. So I do. That's a nugget for those that's watching the video only.
Yeah. You bet this week only. This
Listen,
week only. Listen, after this, sorry. No.
yeah,
And reference the Inner Chi show.
that's right.
You
That's
talked
right.
to Miss Myechia Barnett. Listen, I saw you on the Inner Chi show. Look,
Yep.
can we work together? I got some needs. So let me ask you, even with that, do you have a special industry? Because here at the Energy Show, again, we have a very diverse audience. We have people who are in, the food and restaurant business. We have people in the finance industry. We have people, again, counselors. We've got different therapists, massage therapists. We have life insurance agents. We've
Yeah.
got we've got truck drivers, we've got it
Yeah.
all, right? So do you find that your services fit a particular industry more than the other? I mean, I know you'll cater to all industries, but
Right.
have you found like a niche right now to where this is popping, in this season, and these are the type of clients I'm currently getting?
To be honestly, so far it's been diverse. Each client so far has a different business. One has a cleaning business. Shout out to Cleaning Habits LLC. One has a tax business and credit repair, Peace Writings, University, and Peace Tax Services, and another is a coach. So, there are different industries, they do different things, the content is different. So, I can honestly say that it's diverse with me too right now. I don't have a particular niche.
Y'all, did y'all hear that? She's got tax, cleaning, coaches. Wow. Okay. No,
Yeah,
that's good to know. And the people know that. And this today's broadcast has been shared across multiple other platforms and different networking groups.
yeah,
And you're gonna have people who will probably reach out to you in the food and beverage industry.
yeah.
There's a lot of caterers who tune in. We've got a lot of nonprofit organizations,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I used to work with those last year.
Okay. And so you know the needs,
Hmm.
right? And so that's one, and I love that about you. Again, you have such a diverse portfolio under the umbrella of the Abundance Leader that you can fit any industry. That is amazing. I mean, look, there's a lot of nonprofits that are popping up, and they need
Yeah,
assistance as it relates to, hey, look, my organization is built off of donations.
yeah.
So, I need maybe 5 different marketing campaigns, whether it's in a flyer form or something else.
Hmm.
Um, wow, okay. And you can meet their needs.
Yes.
And or go to your wonderful box of resources and pull a rabbit
Yeah,
out the hat.
that's right.
I love it. I love it. Well, let us go to a quick commercial and then we will be right back.
www.energy.com.
Guys, welcome back to the Inner Chi Show. I am your host, Chi Smith. We have a wonderful resource for you guys on tonight. Listen, if you missed the first half, please go back and catch the replay. Miss Myechia Barnett is dropping gems like never before. I'm learning a lot more new things myself and will be utilizing her services. And with that, we will be bringing her back to the stage. Miss Myechia Barnett, thank you again so much
Thank you.
for gracing us with your presence. Because listen, right before we went to that quick commercial break, you were saying that you cater to nonprofits. And I want to kind of, and I'm sorry, I want to kind of hang my hat right there. Some of the challenges that you see nonprofits have that you can offer services and help them with, because that's important. I mean,
Right.
we got nonprofits popping up, 501(c)(3)s
Right.
all over the place,
Yep.
and some people, to your point, they don't know what they don't know, so they want to make sure they gain that exposure, they keep momentum, so on and
Yeah.
so forth. But what would you say are some of the challenges that you've seen nonprofits have that they could use your services for?
Some of the challenges are you have a lot of nonprofit organizations that have been in business for a long time, but are not on social media, or they may not have a presence, or they may not have a website and different things like that. So, with my experience so far, that has been the area that I have helped them in. Um, there is one particular nonprofit who is still a client of mine that I've been with for a year, for the Power of You, with Tanisa, the one who dropped the book. And I help her with admin also. So she kind of gets everything, and everything she needs.
I love it. So different campaigns, like I said,
Hmm.
whatever marketing campaigns, creating that client list, right? I know some
Right,
nonprofits have a challenge between, hey, how do I categorize my donors versus, you know, volunteers
right,
versus whoever.
right.
Oh
And
wow.
also, if, let's say, um, you have services, or your business needs, and I may not offer that you need. I'm a fast learner, and I'm willing to learn what you need in order to help you delegate those tasks as well.
So guys, you heard her. She can help you with website building, social media, creating the right, marketing content. I seen her, she was posting videos the other day for a client. And I'm like, you know, look,
I do
look,
create videos.
she's she is a wealth of knowledge, and you're located on the East Coast, but that's okay because you have
Right.
clients all across the US. I want to make sure I'm clear. Just because you're not on the East Coast, guys, that doesn't mean
Right.
that you cannot reach her. Okay. Again, I
That's
think you
right.
rather know she's a live person versus somebody in. Okay. Anyway,
I'm very
so
much alive.
she's a real person. So yes, okay, sister, my sister friend, yes, Tam. Okay, so you have her, we got our social streaming below. Okay. So make sure you reach out to her via her socials. And then we've got her email. And do you have a phone number too, Myechia? Do you?
I do. You can text 267-797-2580. That is my business line. Um, and let me see if I can post the link in the comments there, for if they want to view my portfolio. I'll just drop it under the video
Let me see. I think I
so
just
that they
posted the
can
number
see.
there. And I may try to, let me see if I can pull up your website really quickly. Let me see if it'll let me do that.
Do you have the new one that I sent you?
I hope this is the new one. Let me see. Share my screen. All right, guys, she just dropped her. Okay, so no, that's not it. So let us not do that. All right. So guys, go to the link that's just in the chat for
Okay.
her website, okay? And then you want to give her a call via the number that's also in the chat. Let me see if I can show this here. Okay.
797.
Okay, so let's hide that.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much.
Yes. All right. Okay, you're welcome, Sister Tam. Absolutely. Listen, I'm all, you guys know I'm all about bringing the resources.
I
We have a
appreciate you.
lot. Absolutely. No, look, your virtual assistant agency is the bomb. I again, guys,
Thank
please
you.
go and follow her socials here below. She's on LinkedIn, Facebook. She's got a Facebook business page, um, her personal Facebook page, and then also my at Myechia Barnett on IG and Twitter. And when I tell you this lady is working, I'm trying to figure out, when does she eat? When does she sleep? She is constantly on the move, and she's also sharing the content that she creates for her clients, so that it's not a mystery when you're like, like, what do you do?
Right.
She's literally posting what she can do so that you guys can get familiar and comfortable with her services. And if it looks like anything that can benefit you and to help you expand your brand, you want to make sure that you connect with her as soon as possible. Let her know that you saw the broadcast here tonight at the Inner Chi Show, and you are looking for some services, and you guys can work that out. Again, she accommodates you weekly, monthly, quarterly. There's various tasks and projects, right? It could be something that's happening toward, in the fourth quarter. You guys can start
Right.
on that project now. She's very affordable. Now, listen, her services, look, you got to pay for your services. Okay. You got to pay for your services. No more free. We can do free every now and then, but look,
Right.
if you got a project that's going to take you 30 days to create, do not, we can't, we're not
Yeah.
doing that. We don't
Yeah.
do that here at the Energy Show. Okay. No judgment zone, but we love our people. We are bringing valuable resources, people who blood, sweat, and tears for their business to help other businesses excel, expand,
Right.
be great. So let us make sure we are compensating people, because Chi is all about bringing value, baby. Okay.
Yes.
Great quality. Y'all can see the quantity of the folks, but it's quality when they
That's
show up
right.
here every Tuesday night. So I would definitely ask you, please go back even after tonight and play the replay, because we covered a lot of information in the first half of the show that you really want to make sure that you know. Thank you so much, Sister Janice. Really appreciate that. Sister Janice be on it, baby. Listen,
Thank you.
she is on it. Sister Janice don't be playing.
No,
Um,
she don't. She sure don't.
so let me ask you. You mentioned coaches. Okay, so help even that industry. Coaches,
Mhm.
counselors, therapists, of any kind, right? Like I said,
Yeah.
we got a plethora of people who fall into that category. We have a lot of public speakers that tune into the show. Sister Tam, that just chimed in. I met her through another sister, and I'm telling you, Sister Tam is the bomb, and what she does for her organization, Corporate Girls,
Yeah.
um,
Oh,
I,
I love the name.
it's amazing. So anyway, and I won't I won't go too much into it. I'm sure you guys will be connecting here soon, but we have a lot of public
Hmm.
speakers. We have a lot of people who are great mentors and have mentor organizations. And it's getting out there. It's not just on a local level. We're going statewide. We're going
Right.
national. I mean, it's it's the bomb. Needless to say. So what do you do for coaches? Because some people be like, oh, they just need to just be on social media more. We just need to see their face. We just need to hear. But people
Well,
don't understand. Like, it's a lot more that comes.
yeah.
So
Coaches a lot of times is the calendar for them, and scheduling, and time management overall for coaches. Is I see is a need. Definitely assisting with some admin tasks when it comes to teams if you have a team. Um, so I know that that's also a need, which I do help with as well. It just depends because each coach may not need the same thing, but overall, I know that that's one of the needs that a lot of coaches um, may need.
absolutely, toodaloo. I get it all too well. No, that's really, and that's serious. So I really appreciate you sharing that, because yes, each coach has a different focus,
Right.
right? And where you may be marketing to women, right?
Right.
You may have someone else that markets to teens, and that's a
Right.
total different focus, right?
Yep.
And or groups, or whatever, or international presence, right?
Yes.
That's a total different beast over there when you're doing things international. So that is awesome. No, thank you so much. Listen, guys, if you are looking to expand your brand, if you are looking for some assistance, you want to connect with Miss Myechia Barnett. All too well, including myself, I've learned the hard way of being the everything
Yeah.
from top to bottom. If someone came to you and said, "Hey, who does your this? Who does your that? Who does your," and your hand never goes down. we we are here to help bring the resources so that you can know you don't have
Right.
to run your business by yourself. We have seen the greats be great. Why? Because they have a team.
Right.
They have a team, y'all. And we have to start building our team, creating our team.
Right.
You can be responsible for your top 3 to 5, whatever that looks like.
Right.
But let's get into the habit as we are branding our businesses, as we are marketing our business, as we are expanding the brand, as we are stretching all across from coast to coast and even internationally. Let us keep in mind a virtual assistant. And here's the thing, Miss Myechia shared with us, she has a client that she's been with for a year. She may have had clients for over a year. She's been in business for over 7 years. Let us be clear that she's been doing this for 7+ years. So she knows what she's doing, as well as leaning on God's, okay, creativity and
Hello.
divine steps and strategies, right? She's told us she's a fast learner. So even if it's something that she's seen, but maybe she has not mastered, she will master it for the sake of you. And or she is a businesswoman, so she will be able to let you know, I will not be able to fulfill that in the timely manner, but I know someone who can get that to you to help you meet your deadline. It's
Yep.
all about communication. But
Yep.
as you are communicating honestly about what you need, and also communicating honestly about what you need, but you don't know how to get to it, let Miss Myechia help you with that. And or bring her on as a team. It's okay to have a 2-man show, 2-woman show. It's okay. It's okay. Look, it's just me and Miss Myechia
That's
over
right.
over there on the East Coast. Okay.
That's right.
Don't call me at a certain time. Look, she gonna be in the bed. But we have to think like that. We have to be forward
Right.
thinking. And even if you're getting started, look, if
Yep.
you have a vision and you know that God has called you to do something and be something, and walk in this particular purpose, and or provide this particular service for a certain group of people, it's okay to have that conversation with her as well too, and say, I'm just now starting out. I know I need some things, but I don't know what I need to get started. Let her help you kickstart, jumpstart your business so that you can already be 10 steps ahead. Listen, let us not be some of the people that we've seen bump their head for the first 5 to 10 years because they didn't open their mouth and they didn't ask a question and they weren't honest about what they didn't know. Okay.
That's it right there. That's the word.
We're doing business differently, and we are intellectual individuals. And so we have to make sure that we are getting ready to perform as such. The Inner Chi Show is here for you to position yourself. You heard it. What the Inner Chi Show brings to you every week is for you first. And then once you find yourself mastering it, whatever the it is, then you are to share that knowledge and information with someone else, allow them to master it, and then they share with someone else. That is how it becomes a domino effect, and that is how people don't get left behind. So let us not be happy if you and Sarah and Jim start off at the same time with the same vision. You had all this information. You had Myechia's social handles, her email, her phone number. You seen at the Inner Chi Show, you dropped some information in the chat, and then you just boom skyrocketed. And then Sarah and Jim over here still twiddling their thumbs, and you looking like, well, y'all should have got it. Well, did you share it for them to get it? Now look, I want to be selfish with Miss Myechia because we didn't do some things together. We didn't do some business together.
Yes.
We have done business together. And when I tell you, she has helped me even with my brand, whether she knows it or not, just by collaborating and doing business together.
Oh. I
So
love
that wonderful collaboration book that I was telling y'all about back from October, this is a publisher who allowed 8 authors from 3 different countries to come together. This is the glue. This was the glue that made me my first author. I
you
gotta
was already an author. You just walked in it. You know.
thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. And from that has flowed out a lot more projects that we really hope that you guys go and grab, okay, at inearthg.com. But I'm saying it to say the focus for Miss Myechia Barnett is for you and your business. And she is here with a virtual assistant agency to keep you from bumping your head.
Yep.
Whether there's no big or small task. And what Ms. Barnett is unable to do, she has a beautiful treasure box with resources and names and phone numbers that you can reach out to. Let us be that community that we talk about every week here at the Energy Show. That's why I am willing to share her with you guys. Okay. Now,
A little bit, just a little bit.
no, but I love yes, and Myechia. Okay, before we let you go, you got to talk about your book. Can you talk about Run?
My new book,
Can you talk about Run?
Run, is it's a personal story. Um, it's a book based upon my childhood until the age of 18 when I up and moved to Georgia with nothing. Um, and it's a book basically surrounding molestation as a child by family. It surrounds my abuse. It surrounds different experiences being a pregnant mom at a young age. Um, so I'm literally putting it all out there, and it's called Run, from the Pain Within, an untold story by me. And honestly, it's going to be a three-part series. So this is just volume one, and it will launch in May. I'm so excited and I'm scared at the same time. I'm gonna be honest, which is why I'm hiring you as a therapist. Let's just be real, because this book has took me through some. Listen. If you have gone through things and you trying to write the book, you need a therapist. Let's just be honest, because when you're trying to unwrap all of those old wounds and to be able to properly heal, you have to have other avenues to help you get that stuff out.
Thank you for that. Thank you for even sharing that. Because you're right. We bring a lot of information here at the Energy Show. We have people again who have been in business for a long time. We have had individuals, and again we have a diverse group. We have starters, we have people who've been in the business, people who have stopped and kind of starting back up again. And to your point, may not recognize where those blockages are. So I come here as a resource, to bring a resource, but also to be a resource. And to your point, whether you are an author, where you're a therapist, a coach yourself, look, even the mentor needs a mentor. That is a
Hmm.
slogan that I say, and I have my own counselor. Let's be clear,
And
right?
Janice, me and her, we vent to each other all the time. And you too, sometimes you just need that one sis. You could be like, listen, sis, this what happened today. And we just gotta talk about it. But
I
yeah,
love. But we need that release, and I want to, and I'm glad you said that. I generally don't do that. I have to even do more of that because we need a release. And
right,
oftentimes, and I actually put that in a post today, that counseling is not a gossip session. It
right,
is an opportunity to release any negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, things that you may not have even know that are there, so that you can be your best self, so that you can excel to the next. People may be at a standstill in a particular season in their life right now regarding their business.
mm-hmm,
I have been able, glory to God, I've been able to work with people. And as soon as those blockages were exposed and out the way, their personal life got better. their business life definitely got better,
Yep.
right? Because
Yep.
your pathway is now clear. And when the pathway is clear, baby, when there's no trouble in the road and there's no rocks, you can just walk freely. You can just go forth. Right. So I really appreciate you saying that. That means a lot to me. I have to do more about marketing myself. I find myself being a resource, but I don't always
You got to put
advocate.
that same energy back into chi. I'm
I
just
know.
saying, I
Look,
think I put that post up today.
yeah,
You
that's true.
when you're a resource and an advocate for others and you serve other businesses, you don't want to neglect your own in the process.
Right, right. And you're absolutely correct. And again, I find myself again, I'm in the galaxy somewhere. But to your point, it is very important to, even as a business owner, to have a therapist, to have a coach, to have
Right.
a counselor, someone that you can work the kinks out with so that your business can continue to excel as you are bringing on new team members such as Miss Myechia Barnett as a virtual assistant to help you with your business needs. So, guys, thank you again so much for tuning in tonight. This was a special, special broadcast. Please like and share. Please like and share. Please reach out to Miss Myechia Barnett. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. She has been doing a lot of amazing things, and she's going to continue to help even you do a lot of amazing things in your business. All you needed was this resource. You didn't even know. You didn't even know you needed a virtual assistant tonight. See, you didn't even know. You didn't even know, but you do now. And there is never a task or a project that's too big or too small for Miss Myechia. She has a heart of gold. This is her purpose. This is her passion. She loves helping people, and it shows up in her work. And again, I have seen the fruits of that. And because of that, I'm truly grateful. So I knew I had to have you on to share your wonderful gifts with my audience. And with that, I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you too. I'm giving you a hug all the way from Pennsylvania. I promise. Because listen, we've been in this together. It's definitely not one sided, and I definitely am grateful for you for the opportunity to be on your show. Because you didn't have to, and I am appreciative also.
Amen. This is exciting. Well, before tears flow, we ain't gonna let that happen here. No, no.
Yes,
But it's
we don't
true
want to
love
do that
here.
right now, but
It's true love. Yes, it's true love. So thank you again, Queen. Many blessings to your endeavors, guys. Please take the time and follow her on her social handles. Again, if you're just now coming in, that's okay. You can always catch on replay. You guys know that. And we are spread across multiple platforms on tonight. So I'm just elated that we are able to showcase what you can do for our business owners. And even from a personal perspective, maybe some people are trying to just get their name brand out there. Maybe they're in the season where they're rebranding themselves. They don't want to be the old Joe Smith, right? They want to be the new Joe Smith. Well,
yeah.
how do you become that, right? So I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to seeing your future bring on a lot more blessings. So
Thank
have a
you.
good night, Queen. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We came in peace. We leave you in peace. We'll see you next week. And as always, we love you. Peace.
She's sugary, she's spice. She is everything plus nice. Take her one-on-one class and she provides the best advice. She'll take you down to the trenches, but only to lead a new way. Only for the sake of you and your legacy to establish a new day. Let's give a warm welcome to the Chief Reprimander and the Supreme Hugger, G. Smith.